Well, morning of day 2. What do you think so far, buddy?
I like it.
You like it? You having fun?
Yeah.
It was a windy one last night. All night long, just winds blowing like crazy. So I had a hard time sleeping because of that, but oh well. Breakfast is actually shaping up pretty good. Pancakes are turning out okay. Look at that. Syrup, sausage, pancakes. I'm excited to see what we have in store today. How's your breakfast, buddy?
Good, good.
So good?
Yeah.
Awesome. You're gonna see yourself on a video on your iPad. Isn't that cool? What you got here, Brian?
Bacon.
Cooking bacon.
Metric ton of bacon.
It's actually slaughtered pigs, and we're cooking up their carcass.
Gotta have bacon
pig.
on board.
That's right. I found this old mine we're gonna go check out. Did you say there are bats?
Yeah. Little tiny ones.
Oh yeah. It's warm in here.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's what they're falling is these veins.
Bat poop. Oh, there's one right there.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that one the first time. He's awake too.
Yeah. Look at these little wood
weird.
marks. What's that?
Nest. A rat's nest probably.
Look, there's a bat
Oh,
there.
he's awake too.
Yeah.
They were all asleep when I came through.
You woke him up.
We found several bats as we were walking through this cave, and I'm sure there was several more that we didn't even see. We reached the end of the cave fairly quickly. There wasn't really much to see at the end there, so we turned around and headed back out, only to discover that our group had left us behind.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Huh. Guess we better get going.
It was a long day ahead of us, so Duncan shares a story about the bad cat that visits our house from time to time.
When your cat sees a bad cat?
Yeah, and it makes faces.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was a pretty rough night. Didn't sleep very well. The wind was howling all night long. I wasn't cold, but just noisy and windy. Were you cold at all?
A little bit. I don't know. I couldn't notice the cold over the noise of the wind and how bad I had to pee.
Oh yeah.
So there's no way in heck I was getting out of that tent. It's 37 now. I'm pretty sure it was below freezing. And 20-mile-an-hour winds when it's below freezing is just too cold to pee.
We found some interesting things out there in the desert, like some old abandoned iron, and like I'd mentioned before, lots and lots of mud. We even ran into some wild horses along the way. As I try to keep my distance, they sure weren't making it easy for us to get past. Shortly after the horses, Josh pulls over with a suspicious sound coming from the back of the Jeep.
Wheeling too hard there, Josh. I think it's lodged in there, isn't it?
I needed an upgrade anyway, so that just gave me an excuse.
Well, there you go. Shock is out. We can keep going.
Well done.
The bad cat saga continues.
Scare the other cat away.
Yeah, and it scratches the bad cat, and it be dead.
Yeah?
Yeah.
This next stop was very interesting. We head into Martin Pass, where a hermit by the name of Bob Stinson enclosed a natural cove and called it home for more than 20 years.
And like I put it in the garbage. One person scratches the other one
Just for the record, there was no cat that was killed or put in the garbage.
Where are we going, bud?
To a cave.
To a cave?
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty cool.
Oh,
You guys are like little monkeys. You're climbing like crazy.
and I want to go in the cave. Who's that here?
I want to check it out, bud. What do you guys think?
This is neat. I want to move in.
Home sweet home, huh? Got a good view.
The pair of eyes in the fireplace belong to a huge, well-mannered rat.
I don't hold your hand.
Do you like it, Duncan?
It's looking pretty bad. I think it's time to
It's a pretty cool cave, isn't it?
I bet in the late spring or early fall, this is probably perfect temperature in here.
And then we saw the ghost of Boar's past.
Who's that?
Boar.
You gonna jump off a big rock?
Yeah.
Okay, ready to go. Okay.
The hermit cave was cool, but it was time to move on. As we got closer to Delta for our refueling stop, we saw several of these weird looking solar panels out in the middle of the desert. Turns out they were cosmic ray collectors. If you don't know what a cosmic ray is, you'll have to look it up, because I don't either. We made it to Delta, and took the opportunity to clean some windows, get some fuel, pick up some snacks, and push on to our next location. If you had told me this next stop was an alien communication site, I would have believed you. It turns out the actual use of these disc-shaped structures is far less exciting.
Hey. What is it?
Big solar panel piece.
Yeah,
It's the hugest one we've
it's a
done
piece
yet.
of the solar ray.
These odd-shaped contraptions were an alternative way of collecting solar energy.
Yeah.
That's okay, because you know what? Next week he's got to stay in the front.
We made a short drive over to the Topaz internment camp. Yes, the US did have internment camps during World War II.
Signs.
Yeah, they are.
Most of the structures were destroyed after the war. All that's left are some dirt roads and foundations.
Yeah, Google Earth it looks like it's a civilization. A little looks like a camp.
Now, of course, these internment camps were very different than the ones over in Europe during the war, but this was a good reminder that war is an ugly beast.
My ex is always like,
You'll never guess what we found. Yep, more mud.
Oh man, what a muddy mess.
Some people clearly enjoy the mud more than I do. Well, we made it to the volcano. I think Duncan was expecting a little bit more fire. Where are we?
I'm off-roading.
We're off-roading, yeah. Are we at a volcano?
Yeah.
Where's the volcano? Right there? Is that a big volcano?
Yeah.
Does it shoot fire? Does it?
Yes.
What kind of sounds does it make? Well, we left the volcano and headed to our final destination, the Baker Hot Springs.
Yeah, seriously. Stand on the side of it, buddy. It's hot. Be careful.
Okay, that's far enough, bud. These hot springs were very hot and very stinky, and I was also trying to keep my kid from falling in.
I need to get back though. My wife doesn't feel really good.
It's warm up here. Way it's hotter up here.
How is it?
Oh, it's perfect.
Come on in, the water's fine,
Yeah, exactly.
After we crashed that party, we all split ways and started heading for home. Oh yeah. And I know all of you guys are waiting to hear the finale to the bad cat story.
What happens if Pigeon sees a nice cat?
Once she sees baby ones, she keeps them. She loves them and goes like this. Meow.
She loves them and goes like that?
Yeah.
Alright guys, thanks for watching Boar 2018. I hope you guys had a lot of fun watching. We had a ton of fun. We're done. I mean, everybody kind of part their ways. We just got to air up and we're going to head for home. Done. And next weekend, we're actually heading down to Holden Rock, so stay tuned for that video. And we'll see you guys on the trail. Well, thanks for watching Boar 2018 Day 2, everybody. We sure appreciate everybody's support. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you as part of the team. And thanks again to all the volunteers over at Boar, the guys at Crawler Ready, and of course Jordan for helping me capture all this footage.